Have you ever met someone and felt an instant, unshakable connection, as if your souls recognized each other from a past life? What if I told you that not all connections are created equal, and understanding the difference could change your life forever? Imagine walking through a dense forest at midnight. Suddenly, a bright light appears ahead, guiding your way, or is it leading you astray? Just like that mysterious light, relationships can either illuminate your path or keep you lost in the shadows. But how can you tell which is which? Have you ever wondered why some relationships feel effortlessly harmonious, while others drain your energy and leave you questioning your worth? What if the key to your spiritual growth lies in distinguishing between soul connections and mere emotional attachments? Think about the last time you felt truly understood, even without saying a word. Now, contrast that with moments when you felt dependent, anxious, or stuck in a never-ending cycle of emotions. What's the real difference between these experiences? Today, we're diving deep into the essence of human connections. We'll uncover the hidden signs that reveal whether a relationship is nurturing your soul or trapping you in old emotional patterns. Are you ready to embark on a journey that will empower you to build meaningful, soul-enriching relationships and break free from what no longer serves you? Stay with me, because what you discover today could transform not just your relationships, but your entire spiritual journey. Let's unlock the secrets of soul connections versus emotional attachments and take a step closer to your true purpose. Have you ever felt an inexplicable bond with someone, as if your souls have known each other long before your paths ever crossed? These are what we call soul connections, profound spiritual bonds that transcend the limitations of time and space. Imagine meeting someone and feeling an immediate sense of familiarity, like you've known them in a different lifetime. It's as if your souls are intertwined, destined to meet for a purpose that goes beyond mere coincidence. Soul connections are not just about romantic relationships. They can manifest in friendships, family ties, or even fleeting encounters that leave a lasting impact on your life. These connections are often tied to shared life lessons or purposes, acting as catalysts for personal and spiritual growth. Think about the mentors or guides you've encountered along your journey. Their presence feels purposeful, pushing you towards your true potential and helping you navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom. What sets soul connections apart from ordinary relationships is their depth and the sense of mutual growth they inspire. In these connections, both individuals feel supported and understood on a level that words can hardly capture. There's an unspoken understanding, a silent communication that goes beyond verbal exchanges. It's as if your souls are speaking directly to each other, sharing insights and wisdom that propel you both forward on your spiritual paths. Consider the moments when you've faced significant life changes or crises. Often, it's during these times that soul connections emerge, offering guidance and strength when you need it most. These relationships aren't always easy or smooth. They can be challenging and intense, pushing you to confront your fears and limitations. But through these challenges, you experience profound personal transformation, emerging stronger and more aligned with your true self. Have you ever noticed how certain people enter your life at exactly the right moment? It's no accident. Soul connections often appear during pivotal phases of your life, serving as catalysts for your evolution. They help you break free from old patterns and encourage you to embrace new possibilities. These connections remind you of your higher purpose and inspire you to live authentically, in alignment with your deepest values and aspirations. One of the most beautiful aspects of soul connections is the sense of unconditional support and love they provide. Unlike relationships based solely on emotional attachments, which can sometimes be driven by personal needs or fears, soul connections are rooted in mutual respect and a shared commitment to each other's growth. There's no need for validation or approval. The connection itself is enough to sustain and uplift both individuals. But how do you recognize a soul connection in your life? It often begins with a feeling of deep understanding and acceptance. You might find yourself sharing your most intimate thoughts and dreams without fear of judgment. There's a sense of peace and contentment in their presence, even during the most challenging times. These connections inspire you to become the best version of yourself, encouraging you to explore your spiritual depths and embrace your true purpose. Soul connections also have a timeless quality. Even if you haven't seen someone in years, the bond remains unbroken, waiting to be rekindled when the time is right. It's as if your souls are always connected, regardless of physical distance or temporal separation. This enduring connection reinforces the belief that our relationships are part of a larger, divine plan, guiding us towards our ultimate destiny. In essence, soul connections are the threads that weave together the tapestry of our lives, adding depth, meaning, and purpose to our existence. They remind us that we are not alone on our journey and that there are others who share our vision and support our growth. Embracing these connections can lead to profound spiritual enlightenment, helping us to navigate the complexities of life with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. As you reflect on your own relationships, ask yourself, are these connections nurturing your soul and guiding you towards your higher purpose? Or are they merely fulfilling emotional needs without contributing to your spiritual growth? Understanding the nature of your connections is the first step towards building a life filled with meaningful, soul-enriching relationships that elevate your spirit and align you with your true path. Emotional attachments often masquerade as deep connections, but they stem from different origins and serve distinct purposes in our lives. Unlike soul connections, which are rooted in mutual growth and spiritual alignment, emotional attachments are frequently driven by personal needs, fears, and past experiences. Understanding the nature of these attachments is crucial for recognizing patterns that may hinder your spiritual and personal development. At their core, emotional attachments are about fulfilling specific desires or alleviating fears. They can arise from a place of insecurity, where the relationship becomes a source of comfort to avoid loneliness or to validate one's self-worth. This dependency creates a dynamic where one or both individuals rely heavily on the other for emotional stability, rather than fostering independent growth. While these connections can provide temporary solace, they often lead to cycles of dependency that prevent both parties from reaching their full potential. One of the key characteristics of emotional attachments is the presence of possessiveness and control. When relationships are driven by emotional needs, there is a tendency to hold on tightly, fearing loss or abandonment. This fear can manifest as jealousy, manipulation, or an unwillingness to allow the other person to grow independently. Instead of encouraging each other's evolution, emotional attachments can stifle personal freedom and create an environment of tension and insecurity. Another sign of emotional attachments is the focus on what is lacking rather than what is present. In these relationships, there is often an emphasis on trying to complete one another, filling voids that exist within each individual. This dynamic can lead to dissatisfaction, as the underlying issues remain unaddressed. Rather than promoting a healthy balance of giving and receiving, emotional attachments can create an imbalance where one person constantly seeks to meet the emotional needs of the other, leading to burnout and resentment. Emotional attachments are also characterized by a lack of authenticity and vulnerability. When the foundation of a relationship is built on fulfilling emotional needs, individuals may hide their true selves to maintain the connection. This facade prevents genuine intimacy and prevents both parties from fully expressing their true desires and aspirations. The relationship becomes a mask, concealing the real selves behind layers of dependency and unmet expectations. Furthermore, emotional attachments often arise from unresolved past experiences. Traumas, unmet needs, and lingering fears from previous relationships can influence how we connect with others. These unresolved issues can create patterns of behavior that repeat in new relationships, trapping individuals in cycles of dependency and emotional turmoil. Without addressing these underlying issues, emotional attachments can hinder healing and personal growth, keeping individuals stuck in the same emotional landscape. In contrast to soul connections, emotional attachments do not necessarily promote mutual growth. Instead, they can create a one-sided dynamic where one person is constantly giving while the other is dependent on receiving. This imbalance prevents both individuals from evolving independently and limits the potential for a truly enriching relationship. Instead of fostering a partnership based on mutual support and shared purpose, emotional attachments can lead to a transactional relationship focused on meeting immediate emotional needs. Recognizing emotional attachments requires introspection and honesty. It involves identifying the motivations behind your connections and understanding whether they are fostering your growth or keeping you anchored in old emotional patterns. Ask yourself if the relationship encourages you to pursue your passions, embrace your true self, and align with your higher purpose. Or does it keep you confined within a cycle of dependency, fear, and unmet needs? Breaking free from emotional attachments involves cultivating self-awareness and developing a strong sense of self-worth independent of others. It means learning to meet your own emotional needs and finding fulfillment within yourself rather than relying on external sources. By doing so, you create space for healthier, more authentic connections that truly nurture your soul and support your spiritual journey. Emotional attachments are a natural part of the human experience, but they can become obstacles if not understood and managed properly. By distinguishing between emotional attachments and soul connections, you can make conscious choices about the relationships you cultivate. This awareness empowers you to foster connections that not only fulfill your emotional needs, but also contribute to your spiritual growth and overall well-being. Imagine stepping into a room and instantly feeling a sense of peace and understanding that words alone can't explain. This profound sense of connection goes beyond the surface, hinting at something deeper and more meaningful. Recognizing a soul connection involves tuning into subtle yet powerful signs that differentiate these bonds from ordinary relationships. One of the most telling signs of a soul connection is the profound sense of mutual understanding that exists without the need for constant communication. It's as if both individuals are on the same wavelength, effortlessly sharing thoughts and emotions. Conversations flow naturally, and even moments of silence feel comfortable and complete. This deep resonance fosters an environment where both souls can express their true selves without fear of judgment or misunderstanding. Unexplainable comfort is another hallmark of a soul connection. When you're with someone who shares a soul connection, there's an inherent sense of safety and belonging. It's a feeling that you're exactly where you need to be, regardless of the external circumstances. This comfort extends to challenging times as well, where the connection provides a steady anchor, helping both individuals navigate through adversity with resilience and grace. Mutual growth is a significant indicator of a soul connection. These relationships inspire both parties to evolve and reach their highest potential. Instead of holding each other back, soul connections encourage personal development and spiritual advancement. Each interaction becomes an opportunity to learn something new, to gain fresh perspectives, and to support one another's journeys towards self-discovery and enlightenment. Even in the face of challenges, a soul connection remains steadfast. Conflicts and disagreements don't lead to resentment or disconnection, but instead become catalysts for deeper understanding and stronger bonds. The ability to work through difficulties together, emerging more unified and aligned, is a testament to the strength and authenticity of the connection. This resilience fosters a lasting partnership that can withstand the tests of time and change. Another sign is the presence of synchronicities and meaningful coincidences that seem to guide the relationship. These moments often feel orchestrated by a higher power, suggesting that the connection serves a greater purpose. Whether it's meeting at a pivotal life moment or experiencing similar life events, these synchronicities reinforce the belief that the relationship is part of a larger, divine plan aimed at mutual growth and fulfillment. Intuitive knowing plays a crucial role in identifying soul connections. There's an inner sense or gut feeling that something significant is unfolding. This intuition transcends logical reasoning, providing a clear sense of recognition and purpose. Trusting this inner guidance helps you navigate the relationship with confidence, knowing that it aligns with your higher self and spiritual path. Shared values and visions for the future also signify a soul connection. When two individuals align on fundamental beliefs, life goals, and aspirations, it creates a harmonious foundation for the relationship. This alignment ensures that both souls are moving in the same direction, supporting each other's dreams and contributing to a shared vision of a fulfilling life together. Energy alignment is another critical aspect. Soul connections often involve a harmonious exchange of energy, where both individuals feel uplifted and invigorated. This positive energy fosters a vibrant and dynamic relationship filled with passion, creativity, and enthusiasm. The synergy between the two souls creates a powerful force that propels both individuals forward, enhancing their spiritual and personal journeys. Moreover, a sense of timelessness can indicate a soul connection. Time seems to bend or lose its significance when you're with someone who shares a soul bond. Moments can stretch into eternity, and long periods of separation feel like mere moments. This timeless quality underscores the eternal nature of the connection, suggesting that it transcends the physical realm and exists on a spiritual plane. Finally, a soul connection often brings a heightened sense of purpose and meaning to your life. The relationship feels integral to your personal journey, providing clarity and direction. It ignites a passion to pursue your true calling, knowing that you have a partner who supports and understands your deepest aspirations. This shared sense of purpose enriches both lives, creating a partnership that is both spiritually fulfilling and profoundly meaningful. Recognizing these signs helps you distinguish soul connections from other types of relationships. By tuning into these subtle indicators, you can nurture and cherish the connections that truly resonate with your soul, fostering relationships that support your spiritual growth and lead you closer to your higher purpose. Life has a remarkable way of orchestrating meetings that seem to carry a deeper significance. These encounters aren't mere coincidences, but purposeful intersections designed to propel you forward on your spiritual journey. Understanding the essence of purposeful encounters can illuminate the path to personal evolution and help you recognize the divine timing behind each relationship that enters your life. Purposeful encounters often occur during pivotal moments, acting as catalysts for transformation. Imagine standing at a crossroads, unsure of which direction to take, when someone appears who offers clarity and guidance. This person might introduce you to new perspectives, challenge your beliefs, or inspire you to pursue your true passions. Their presence is not accidental, it serves a specific purpose in your growth, helping you navigate through uncertainties with newfound confidence and insight. These significant meetings frequently align with your personal growth needs. When you're ready to embrace change or embark on a new chapter, the universe sends individuals who support and encourage your aspirations. They provide the encouragement needed to step out of your comfort zone, embrace your potential, and pursue your higher purpose. Whether it's a mentor, a friend, or a romantic partner, their influence helps you unlock strengths you didn't know you possessed and overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Purposeful encounters also bring opportunities for healing and closure. Sometimes, the relationships that enter your life at crucial times are meant to help you release past traumas, forgive old wounds, or let go of unhealthy patterns. These individuals offer the compassion and understanding necessary for deep emotional healing, allowing you to move forward with a lighter heart and a clearer mind. Through these connections, you can address unresolved issues and cultivate a sense of inner peace and wholeness. Moreover, purposeful encounters often introduce you to new ideas and experiences that expand your consciousness. They challenge your existing worldview, encouraging you to explore different philosophies, spiritual practices, or creative pursuits. This intellectual and spiritual stimulation fosters a broader perspective, enhancing your ability to think critically and embrace the diversity of life's offerings. By engaging with these influential individuals, you enrich your understanding of yourself and the world around you, paving the way for continuous personal and spiritual development. These meaningful connections also reinforce the concept of synchronicity, the idea that events are meaningfully related even if they lack a direct causal connection. Purposeful encounters are often accompanied by a series of synchronistic events that feel orchestrated by a higher power. From chance meetings to serendipitous moments, these signs affirm that your interactions are part of a larger, divine plan aimed at guiding you toward your true path. Recognizing these synchronicities can deepen your trust in the universe, helping you navigate life's unpredictabilities with faith and assurance. Another aspect of purposeful encounters is the mutual exchange of energy and support. These relationships are characterized by a balanced give and take, where both individuals contribute to each other's growth and well-being. This dynamic fosters a harmonious environment where both parties can thrive, share their wisdom, and inspire one another to reach higher levels of consciousness. The synergy created in these interactions amplifies the positive impact each person has on the other's journey, creating a ripple effect of spiritual advancement. Purposeful encounters also serve as reminders of your interconnectedness with others. They highlight the idea that every person you meet plays a role in your life story, contributing to your experiences and shaping your destiny. This awareness fosters a sense of gratitude and humility, encouraging you to appreciate the value each relationship brings. It reinforces the belief that you are part of a greater whole, where every connection has a purpose and every interaction holds meaning. In essence, purposeful encounters are the divine meetings that steer you toward your highest potential. They provide the guidance, support, and inspiration needed to navigate life's challenges and embrace its opportunities. By recognizing and embracing these significant connections, you align yourself with your true purpose, fostering a life filled with meaningful relationships and continuous spiritual growth. As you reflect on the people who have crossed your path, consider the timing and impact of each encounter. Are these relationships guiding you toward your higher purpose and personal evolution? Or do they serve a different role in your life journey? By discerning the purpose behind each connection, you can cultivate relationships that truly support your spiritual ascent and contribute to a life of fulfillment and intentionality. Navigating the intricate landscape of relationships requires more than just intuition. It demands a clear understanding of what truly nourishes your soul versus what merely feeds emotional cycles. Discerning the nature of your connections is pivotal for your spiritual growth and overall well-being. When you engage in relationships that nurture your soul, you experience a deep sense of fulfillment and mutual support that propels both individuals forward. In contrast, relationships driven by emotional attachments can create patterns of dependency and stagnation, hindering your personal and spiritual evolution. One of the first indicators to consider is the depth of understanding and communication within the relationship. Soul connections are characterized by effortless and meaningful conversations that touch on profound topics, resonating with your inner self. There's a natural flow of thoughts and emotions, allowing both individuals to express their true selves without fear of judgment or misunderstanding. This level of communication fosters a strong sense of mutual respect and empathy. On the other hand, relationships based on emotional attachments often suffer from superficial interactions. Conversations may revolve around everyday trivialities or focus heavily on personal grievances, creating a barrier to genuine connection and understanding. Mutual growth and support are also essential aspects of soul-nurturing relationships. In these connections, both individuals encourage each other to pursue their passions, overcome challenges, and evolve spiritually. You feel supported in your journey towards self-improvement and personal fulfillment, knowing that your partner or friend genuinely wants the best for you. This environment of mutual growth fosters a dynamic where both parties can thrive independently while still being deeply connected. In contrast, emotionally attached relationships can hinder growth by fostering dependency. One person may rely heavily on the other for emotional stability, limiting opportunities for individual development and creating a stagnant dynamic that prevents both individuals from reaching their full potential. The balance of energy exchange within a relationship is another critical factor to consider. Healthy soul connections are marked by a balanced give and take, where both parties contribute equally, offering support, inspiration, and positivity. This balanced exchange creates a harmonious and uplifting atmosphere that enhances your spiritual and emotional well-being. Conversely, emotionally attached relationships often exhibit an imbalance, where one person constantly gives while the other takes. This uneven dynamic can lead to feelings of exhaustion, resentment, and emotional depletion, ultimately draining your energy and diminishing your sense of self-worth. Unconditional acceptance is a hallmark of soul connections. In these relationships, you feel free to be your authentic self without fear of rejection or the need to conform to certain roles or behaviors. This acceptance fosters a safe space for vulnerability and genuine intimacy, allowing both individuals to fully express their desires and aspirations. In emotionally attached relationships, there may be conditions and expectations that suppress your true self, creating internal conflict and preventing authentic connection. Another significant aspect to consider is the presence of dependency or autonomy within the relationship. Soul-nurturing relationships promote autonomy and independence, respecting each other's personal space and encouraging self-reliance. This mutual respect ensures that both individuals maintain their personal identities and strengths, fostering a connection that thrives on individual and collective growth. In contrast, emotionally attached relationships can foster unhealthy dependency, where one or both parties rely excessively on the other for emotional fulfillment. This dependency can blur personal boundaries and inhibit the ability to function independently, trapping individuals in cycles of emotional turmoil. Conflict resolution and resilience also reveal the true nature of a relationship. In soul connections, disagreements are approached with empathy and a willingness to understand each other's perspectives. Conflicts become opportunities for growth and deeper understanding, strengthening the bond and enhancing mutual respect. Emotionally attached relationships, however, may struggle with unresolved conflicts, leading to recurring arguments and resentment. This inability to navigate challenges effectively weakens the connection, making it difficult to maintain a stable and supportive relationship. Ultimately, discerning the nature of your relationships begins with self-reflection and personal awareness. Regularly assess how your connections impact your emotional and spiritual state. Are these relationships encouraging you to pursue your passions, embrace your true self, and align with your higher purpose? Or do they keep you confined within a cycle of dependency, fear, and unmet needs? By tuning into these indicators, you can make conscious choices about the relationships you cultivate, fostering connections that truly resonate with your soul and support your spiritual journey. Taking proactive steps to cultivate soul-nurturing relationships involves investing time and energy into connections that promote mutual growth, unconditional acceptance, and balanced energy exchange. Let go of or transform relationships that perpetuate emotional dependency and hinder your spiritual journey. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire, support, and align with your higher purpose, creating a network of soul-enriching relationships that propel you towards a fulfilling and spiritually aligned life. By discerning the true nature of your relationships, you empower yourself to build a life filled with meaningful, empowering, and purpose-driven connections that support your journey towards your highest self. As we journey through the intricate tapestry of human connections, distinguishing between soul connections and emotional attachments becomes a beacon of clarity and purpose. Every relationship you encounter holds the potential to either elevate your spirit or anchor you in old emotional patterns. Understanding this distinction is not merely an exercise in self-awareness, it is a transformative step towards aligning your life with your highest purpose and deepest fulfillment. Reflecting on the essence of soul connections, it's evident that these relationships are profound gifts meant to guide and support your spiritual evolution. They offer a sanctuary of mutual understanding, unwavering support, and shared growth. These connections are not bound by the constraints of time or circumstance. Instead, they resonate with a timeless quality that underscores their significance in your life's journey. Soul connections inspire you to explore the depths of your being, embrace your true self, and pursue your passions with unwavering confidence. On the other hand, emotional attachments, while deeply felt, often stem from a place of personal need or fear. They can create cycles of dependency that hinder your ability to grow independently and authentically. These attachments may provide temporary comfort, but they can also trap you in patterns that prevent you from reaching your full potential. Recognizing these dynamics is crucial for breaking free from relationships that no longer serve your highest good and for making space for connections that truly nourish your soul. Empowerment begins with discernment. By tuning into the signs of soul connections and understanding the nature of emotional attachments, you equip yourself with the wisdom to cultivate relationships that uplift and inspire. This discernment fosters a life filled with meaningful, purpose-driven connections that not only enrich your existence but also propel you towards your spiritual goals. It encourages you to seek out and nurture relationships that align with your values, support your growth, and resonate with your inner truth. As you move forward, let this understanding be your guide. Embrace the relationships that celebrate your authenticity, challenge you to grow, and support your journey towards self-discovery and enlightenment. Let go of those that keep you confined within emotional cycles, preventing you from experiencing the true freedom and joy that comes from authentic, soul-nurturing connections. Take a moment to reflect on the relationships in your life. Are they lifting you higher, encouraging your spiritual growth, and aligning with your greater purpose? Or are they keeping you anchored in old emotional patterns, hindering your progress? The choice is yours, and the power to transform your relational landscape lies within your hands. As you embrace this journey of discernment and growth, remember that each step you take towards nurturing soul connections brings you closer to a life of profound meaning and spiritual fulfillment. Share this message if it resonates with you, and subscribe for more transformative insights that will guide you on your path to enlightenment. Affirm to yourself daily that you deserve and attract relationships that honor your soul and support your highest self. Your connections are not just part of your story, they are the chapters that shape your destiny. Choose relationships that empower you, inspire you, and align with your true purpose. By doing so, you not only enrich your own life but also contribute to the collective awakening of those around you. Embrace the power of soul connections and step confidently into a life of spiritual abundance and heartfelt fulfillment.